Tony Selzer here with the Zipline. I've really got a great guest here on the show today, really a brother from another mother. Aaron Douglas with Deep Ripples has been a good friend of really not only me, but every organization I've been a part of. Aaron's company is one of those really riding the bleeding edge of search engine optimization, and I know I'm going to get my acronyms wrong, so I can't wait to get Aaron on here and talking about where his company's been, where it's going, and what the future is for SEO. So Aaron, how'd you get into this SEO game?
You know, I started internet marketing probably about 8 years ago, and SEO was fascinating because it was a technical way to gain attention from real people. And I started following that passion and eventually, with your guidance, opened a company focusing on that.
Mm-hmm. So you've been in business now 8 years. You started off in web dev, migrated into the SEO space. And how has this industry changed since you've been in it?
Excellent question. So Deep Ripples is about 4 years old.
Okay.
And in that 4 years, what we've found out is that SEO alone isn't enough.
Mm-hmm.
How the industry alone has evolved has been complex and kind of uncertain because we're all working with this big black box.
Right.
But what we do know is that things like social media, content marketing, online PR, conversion optimization, web design, all of those factor in. So if you're talking about SEO, you're talking about social, you're talking about PR and content. And I think that's where the industry and our company specifically is evolving, is learning how to coordinate and orchestrate all of those different aspects of what is essentially online marketing.
And you have really evolved not only your business and grown as a company to keep up with where the industry is going, but you've evolved who you really want to work with. And so what does your ideal client look like now?
Ideal client right now, we've had a lot of luck in medical device and software. And I say luck meaning we get to work with organizations that tend to be more forward-thinking. They tend to be contemporary, a little smaller, so they're more agile and they're ready to make decisions quickly and fail fast.
Right.
What we have found has been a bigger struggle, has been larger, older companies that are really immersed in traditional marketing, and it's hard for them to accept sort of this ambiguous and holistic approach to the internet.
Right.
So yeah, the medical device, the software, as well as just the professional services arena. Anytime you're trying to build a relationship with somebody, that's generally a good place to start.
So one of the things that really qualifies your clients to work with you is they've got a complicated value proposition. They're struggling to represent what makes their company different online, as well as how to get them there, as well as how to have the right target market arrive at their site and be in a capacity where they're ready to buy. And that's what you guys really specialize in, isn't it?
I would like to think so. The education, not just in the technical pieces, but as well as how to think about your audience. We're often surprised at how our clients don't understand why their customers want what they're offering. This notion of features and benefits, and sometimes they're way off in terms of what people are actually looking for and how they make their decisions. So it's up to us to investigate that and help educate and explain kind of how that marketplace may be different than what they're used to in the more traditional world.
And so you end up getting hired to get traffic and to get the right people to the site, and you end up consulting a lot in the whole sales and marketing process and really defining what that looks like online as well as in the rest of their materials. Is that fair?
I think that's very fair. We're usually brought in because people want some SEO, and we end up doing consumer research and psychology for the most part. Right.
I mean, I think one of the great things about having you on the show is you are one of the experts that probably spends as much time as anybody I know, really trying to understand the psychology of sales and marketing. And that's what makes your company different. Is that fair?
Yes.
Aaron, I so appreciate having you on the Zip Line, man. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Tony. Take care.